Here's some common credit report errors that can actually hurt your credit score. Number one, outdated data. So make sure your payments show up properly. Make sure your cards are proper. So if you have an active card that's closed, make sure it actually says closed. Number two, personal information. So make sure your name is spelled correctly. Make sure SIN is spelled correctly, or it's the correct digits. And make sure your address is actually the correct address of where you live. Number three, clerical typos. So sometimes they actually might type your name wrong or some other things of your credit report wrong. So go in and check and make sure that there are no clerical typos. Payment status. So sometimes you might actually overpay something and it might not show the right payment status on the screen. So if you paid something by $200, make sure it shows that it's $200 paid. Wrong account history. So make sure everything about your credit history is actually about you. So make sure that there's nothing that someone else has their credit file on there by accident. So double check and just make sure. And lastly, unidentified credit activity. So if there's a payment of $1 and you don't think that this was you, make sure this gets resolved, as there might be some fraud going on with your account.